Okay, we are approaching 10 a.m. And there's still plenty of shade up here. I'm going to do a little adjustment. But I can't adjust it if you're standing on it, Rudy. No, I can't. Where's Cash? Go get Cash. Go get him. Where's the squirrel? Get the squirrel. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. There's Cash. See, I heard my name. I heard my name. Get that squirrel, Cash. Go get him. Go get him, Rudy. Go get him. Go get him, Rudy. Go get him. I just need a few seconds. There we go. Now, plenty of shade. Lots of comfortable places to flop. I'm going to need help with this. I want it to go out into the little yard. And then I've got to get the curtains hung. Because the sun is rarely directly overhead when it comes to the gazebo. So it's always casting a shadow outside of the center. So I need curtains. And they've got perfect little bars that are designed for those little curtains. Or ideally, those little bamboo, little rolly things that go up and down. Because I can keep them up when I'm not here. And then I can lower them as need be while I am. What? Did you get the squirrel? Did you get him? Did you get the squirrel? See, if I had dogs on the property 24/7, wouldn't have to worry about critters. Puppies would keep my plants safe. They'd have fun all day and all night. Okay. I hope this next little attempt works with my tomatoes. I really, really do. I've worked very hard. Every single plant you see here, I started from seed. And I nurtured them until they were big enough, and half of them I don't even have enough pots for, but if they want to live, then I'm going to give them a chance. And they don't seem unhappy staying in their little pots. I just want some tomatoes. Some nice fresh tomatoes. Because that's the other thing up here in Colorado. I'm sorry, I don't care if it's organic or not. They still pick the darn things when they're unripened. And even those on the vine, by the time they get to Colorado, even when they're Colorado grown, by the time they get to the stores, I guess I should say. Yes, this is me doing my pacing, counting the 10 million projects that need to get accomplished before I leave, and it's already starting to get warm. I have till approximately 1 p.m. before clouds and rain enter back into the forecast. You better not be a tick. Get off my bed anyway. I don't care what you are. Not bed, hammock. So, okay, I've got my mental list. I'm going to get out of, get out of the long sleeve shirt. Because the sun is very bright and it's going to be a warm one. I'm going to do my best to stay cool. My curiosity has the best of me. According to weather, it's not even 70 out here. According to my thermostat, or my thermometer, it's a little over 70. So it's close. I got that much of the fence paneling up, and once again I created more work for me than necessary because I unattached over here thinking I would swing it and bring the piece that's laying down over there to this end while keeping this end attached. But once I had it up here, realized no, easier to swing it that way. Anyway, it's going to have to go around all of that. I'm going to have to drive a stake post. Depending on how much fencing I get, it will come around this tree or that one. Just don't know right now. But my clouds went away, so the sun was burning me. And when I say burning me, I literally mean burning. It feels like I'm too close to the fireplace. Where's my boys? Where's my boys? There's one. There's the one. There's my Rudy. Where's my Cash? Hi, Cash. Hi, Sammy boy. Are you staying cool? Huh? You can jump in the pool if you want to. That's why it's out here. Not only can you drink from it, you can go swimming. Okay. Just when it was getting way too hot, I have no idea where this silly little thing goes. I really don't. Anyway, I've pieced together the fence. It's fallen on me twice. I've gone in 2 locations to dig down and hit rock before I went 6 inches. Which is apparently the problem when it comes to putting in the foundation for the permanent my house. They're going to have to blast because they have a lot of rock, which I thought was good. Meant it would hold things together, and I still, other than the fact that Park County won't allow it, I have absolutely no idea why. There are at least 3 parts of this property that is level enough. I mean, we're talking a 17-inch variation in 20 feet of, yeah, basically I've squared things out. It's not like I'm building a 2-story giant house or anything. I'm basically putting in a 1-bedroom apartment. Not a tiny house. It's going to have a real kitchen and a real living room and you know, it's just going to be 400 to 500 square feet. What did I have it at? 17 by 20, I think. I'd have it. See, that even that's been so long that I don't even remember. All I know is that in April, that's all I did. I measured. Measure. And what appears to be something relatively non-stressful just amplifies because of, and again, not that I don't understand it, if people hadn't come here and put wood stoves in the back of pickup truck campers because they could get 3 or 4 acres in the San Luis Valley and apparently up here at one time. We all pay for the ignorance of others in one way or another. It's why there's only one thing that makes sense. The only thing stopping this from being a really nice functioning world is ignorance. Because ignorance creates everything. Ignorance creates poverty. Ignorance creates jealousy and all that emotional drama and trauma. I mean, we're a nation, if you just look at our little nation that's only 300 years old, not even, because I was here, I was 16 for the bicentennial, the 200th birthday of America. I was 16, and I sewed red, white, and blue bric-a-brac to the bottom of my Big Bell Levi jeans. My folder said America, love it or leave it. It's who I was. It's who I still am. Just trying to adapt to the ever-changing America. Because that's what America is supposed to be. A nation that is okay with evolving. And live and let live. I mean, we seem to have forgotten that. Which, of course, doesn't give someone the right to intentionally I'm having one of my days. The boys have been having a great time, but I've been having one of my days. One of my days when everything inside of me is screaming, it really shouldn't be this hard just to live. And then I laugh at myself because all of the echoes, the hundreds and hundreds and thousands of moments throughout my entire life that I heard when I made comments like that. Well, honey, you know there's a lot of people with it a lot worse than you. As if that didn't just make me even more sad. But anyway, I'm going to go pound a spike into my fence line until I find a sweet spot that lets me go at least 8 inches down so that I can stick a post in my ground to keep my small dog yard fencing upright. Because I now don't have enough trees to use like fence posts. And I really like the extra space. I really, really do. And I just spent 2.5 hours, which you guys can't see, but 2.5 hours in the sun, not getting sunburned. That's heat trying to escape my body. Fortunately, I have a beautiful orange bucket. See it in the background? Yeah. Water's in that is very, very cool because it stays out here on my property. So it's like splashing river water on my face. Yes, this time of year that river water is cold for anyone who's never played in the rivers of Colorado in the summer. So anyway, this is what I've done. Hopefully it's picking up. There's the tools I've had to do it with, plus the hammer and the spike. This right here, where that little purple flower is, this was the fence line. So I just gave the small dogs, I'm pretty sure I could lay down and have at least 3 or 4 inches before the fence was being touched. So I'm gonna say it's right at 6 feet. And then right here again, so I was literally using the fence or the tree line as the fence line. I thought it was quite clever. Then I wanted to expand just because I had that much fence and I'm not using it for the garden. The garden is, garden experiment has now come to its, we don't need any more information on that one. It ain't happening. I'm going to spend more money in gas coming out to rescue my tomato plants the next week than I would have to spend in a grocery store buying the equivalent of tomatoes from the store that someone else grew. But I wanted to see if I could, because as they say in Steel Magnolias, I'm an old Southern lady. It's what we do. When that young lady said, "Why do you grow tomatoes if you don't like them?" I personally like them. They are one of the best parts of summer in the world that I left behind 6 years ago. Hi, sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. The clouds have finally come. See, I'll feel better in a few minutes. The clouds have finally arrived. 15% chance of rain. That's it. So I'm thinking I'm going to get a fence post in finally. Oh, see, everyone else would cut that. That'll be edited. I just don't know how to edit, so you get to see it all. Rudy has been waiting. I mean, he has been on total guard duty. He's such a silly boy. And that, now he's got 2 sores on his ears. Cash better not be eating Rudy. Cash, do you eat Rudy? Do you eat Rudy? Do you get his ears and eat him? Rudy, is Cash eating you? Huh? Is he eating your ears? Okay, now we're going to have changing of the guard. What do you say, sweet boy? What do you say? Okay, so that was almost 12 minutes that we'll probably never see a YouTube. This will be for my private viewing only.